sweet sister. Welcome to day 10 of the 21-day happiness journey. And I'm out here in the forest again in Sweden. I just absolutely love it so much. And like I said yesterday, this week is all about happiness mind hacks. How we see and look at the world. And today's theme is, are you looking at the black wall? Or are you looking at the white wall? As human beings, we all have different perspectives of life. You will meet some people who see things very positively, and you meet some people who are very negative in the way they see things, do things, and think about life in general. So, for instance, say if something bad is happening, a lot of people have the same experience. The way they come out of it can be totally different. So some people may find a lesson in something bad that happened to them, and some people may actually keep on complaining that this thing happened to them. It's so important to have a good look on how we look at life. Do we see it with positive eyes, or do we see it with negative eyes? Even a small thing you may say to yourself every day: I have to go to work, I have to go to the gym, I have to do the dishes. When you use the word have, it's a very negative feeling that comes up in your body, because it's like, it feels like you have to drag yourself along in life. Because we think if you have to do things you don't really want to do, it's time to actually change that around and see, first of all, what do you actually don't want to have in your life anymore, and then get rid of it instead of always being complaining about, oh, I have to. You know, the first thing you can do is change the way you say it. You can say, I get to go to work. Look, it's much more, it has a much more positive tone to it. I get to do the dishes. And then be in the present moment. You can find the positive things in your daily activities. Let's keep talking about the work thing. If you don't like to go to work, or you hate your workplace, or you have to go there, start looking for things in your workplace you love. You know, it could be some colleagues, it could be the actual work you do, or maybe just lunchtime. And then instead of complaining about it at all time, then start looking for this positive thing in your work life, and start looking for new work if you really hate it so much and you say you have to. So it's a little change in the way you say things. I get to go to work because there's so many lovely people there, and I'm looking forward to it. And as soon as you start saying those things instead of always being negative, your brain and your body feels much lighter. And again, it goes for, oh, but I can't do this. I can't lose weight. I can't travel the world. I can't. It's very negative, and it's very limiting for yourself. Instead say, how can I make this work? See, then we are again changing that negative phrase or negative sentence to something positive. How can I make this work for myself? So for instance, you say, I can't lose those 5 kilos. Is it actually true? Or what is behind you saying this? Did you really try to lose those 5 kilos? Did you really go on a lifestyle change? Did you really start exercising? You know, and make plan for yourself. How can I lose those 5 kilos? You really have to become aware of what wall you are looking at. It's black or white, you know. And I mean with the white one is, can you find the positive in even a bad thing? You know, even though I had my accident many years ago, and it changed my life completely, and it was such a horrible accident. But today I'm so grateful for it, because it changed my life completely. It made me see life in a different way, and it made me see that you can live completely differently in what the norm tells you. So I took something positive out of something very negative. I really want you to become aware. Where do you look at the black wall? Where do you look at the negative side of life? Where do you have a hard time being positive? And then rephrasing those sentences you have, like I cannot do this. Instead, how can I do it? Or I have to go to work. Instead, I'm going to work today with a positive mindset, but I know soon in the future I will look for new work. You know, instead of always staying in the in complaining about your life and complaining about your people around you or your work, or that you are 5 kilos overweight. What can you do about it? And what can you learn from negative things? What is it like? Okay, so what can you, how can you change it around instead of always staying in the same negative soup? Using your journal here and write down if you stumble over something that's you keep on complaining about. Write it down and see how you can get a solution for it. Like, how can I make a difference here? How can I do it different? How can I see a situation differently? This is an absolutely powerful tool to become aware of this negative thought train pattern we can be in. Like, it's just keep on rolling on with I hate my life, I don't want to be here, and blah 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 blah. But yes, that may be true. You don't want that, and you don't like your life how it is right now. But you, my sweet sister, you are in charge of your life. You are the only one that can change a situation, and you are the only one that can change your thought patterns, and you're the only one that can make a new solution, a new plan for your future. So go out there, be aware. Are you looking at the white wall, at the black wall? And if there's too much negative things in your life, how can you rephrase your phrases? So my sweet sister, please comment down below. I really want to hear how this is going for you. Share your thoughts in the group and let me know how it goes. Love you very much, sister. See you tomorrow. I just want you to enjoy nature for a second. Oh my God, isn't it just beautiful?